What's up, everybody? Welcome to the TBS Lounge. Much anticipated release. Thank you very much for Snake FPV for not having anything better to do on his Valentine's Day. How's it going, Snake?
Going shit out. You got me out of bed at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you so much for joining me and insulting me.
That's all right.
All right. Before we go on to the big news today, I want to talk real quick about the TVS Lounge show, which is in the background. We're going to shift to Sunday 10 p.m., so this hour at this point in time, but on a Sunday. And so if you want to watch future episodes, please join our Facebook group, the TBS Lounge, which obviously you have joined because you can see this video. This is like a private announcement only for the lounge members. And this is also going to be one of the first episodes, or the first episode that is going to be posted on YouTube. So yeah, thank you very much. So for the schedule for all of this, Snake, also for you, we're going to run through what we're going to announce today. We're going to talk real quick about how you can order it, where you can order it, and all of these things. Then we're going to take a short break, like a 5-minute break. And then we're going to open up the floor to Q&As. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I can see your comments on the side, but obviously since I'm talking to the camera here, I'm not going to be able to answer them at this point. But once we have the Q&A, I'll move the laptop over and we'll be answering your questions. All right? Throughout the show, Snake will be posting links and other stuff for the product that we're announcing and all of this stuff. So watch out for Snake's links. And all right, let's start. So a lot of people guessed right. Obviously, we're going to be talking about a Crossfire Nano receiver. So the request that we had from people was to make it smaller, to make it full range, and to make it cheaper. And I think we managed all those three things. So without further ado, I'm just going to really quickly show it up here. And maybe Snake, if you can go full screen. Here we go, guys. I hope you like it. So this is pretty much it. These are the comparisons. It's exactly the same performance. Currently, we have two we call them, one is the regular edition, one is the special edition. Special edition comes with an Immortal T and is priced at $45, exactly the same as the Micro V2. And we're going to have up on our website right now the regular edition as well, which is $39.95. And that is a TBS exclusive until next Tuesday or Wednesday. However, all of the dealers already have the special edition in stock right now, or it's on the way to them. So yeah, that's pretty much all we have to say about the announcement. Snake, you've been flying it for a while. Do you have any feedback or anything that you'd like to share on the Nano V2? On the Nano, sorry.
So I've been flying it for a little while, and the only thing I can really say about it is it's no different to the original one in terms of performance. So yeah, I started testing it a couple of weeks ago, and really the only thing I had to do to get it to work was to just update to a newer firmware on my transmitter, and then that was it. And then ever since then it's worked exactly the same. I've got one quad that's got the Immortal T antenna and one that's got the original dipole antenna, and yeah, as I said, no difference whatsoever. I think it says, yeah, it requires firmware 2.24 minimum, so you won't even bind if you don't have one of the older ones. But
yeah, that's a good pointer.
Yeah, aside from that, it won't it doesn't perform any different. And I have been talking to Thomas and Paul Bitmata, who have been testing it since I think November, and yeah, they've been range testing and making sure that the protocol feels the same to fly and all that kind of thing. It's more of a relevant thing for them because they because it's the kind of thing like the micro fits perfectly fine in a freestyle quad. You got a lot
Well, you're
more
flying
space in the body.
you're flying the Impulse RC Alien, right? So there's plenty of space.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. But I have just built a what do you call it? A Helix, which I've got one on the screen here, and you can see that's got the Nano in it. It fits obviously a lot better. So for people that are wanting to run Crossfire in either a race quad or even in something that's a lot smaller, like you could put it in a 3-inch or something now. I mean, you could probably put this thing in a fucking tiny whoop if you wanted to, but
well, we have
yeah,
seen people flying the Micro V2 with tiny whoops, so that's
yeah, exactly. So it's you could definitely fit this in something super small and then fly either a longer range or in a place where 2.4 doesn't really work. So I mean, I thought it was hilarious when Trappy originally told me that he was making a smaller Crossfire. I was like, the hell's wrong with the current one? It's perfectly fine as it is. Like, it's a bit of a weird shape. And I think that for me is probably the best thing about this one is that you don't have to deal with the like weird connector situation on these ones. I even found with the micros that you had to be careful with how you mounted it because it was quite easy to accidentally press the bind button. Like if you taped it onto the frame, you could press the bind button a bit too easy. This one, the bind button is like, I think it'll be fine when you actually need to use it, but you're not going to press it by accident because if nothing else, like it sits right next to
the UFL, right?
See that, but it's right next to the UFL connector. So you're not going to, like, you could tape that down as hard as you want. It's not going to get pressed by accident.
Yeah, and this is already.
And the other thing is
sorry, this is already the new UFL.
Like, sorry?
This is already the new UFL. People are complaining that the old UFL was breaking off, so we changed that and improved the strength of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've personally never had any issues with the UFLs, but certainly recently, like, even if you put a fair bit of load on these ones, I don't seem to have any issues. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
Good.
Well, thank you for your thoughts. There's a video from Thomas Bitmata out there. I don't know if Snake, maybe you can show the link
to it right now.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he's done a review. He's done a great bit of testing for us in the racing scene. I flew to Austria last weekend just to test it, just to make sure that it actually flies very well. We did a lot of formation flights together with a couple of buddies. And in between the break, we'll be showing one more video from that excursion. Yeah, just one more thing. So people, if you want to buy this, please go to your local dealer. They will have the special edition in stock, which is the Crossfire Nano with the Immortal T. That will be available locally from all the top tier dealers down to pretty much everybody will have some either shipped out and arrived already or shipped out and on the way. And if you want to support us at TBS and you want to order them from us, we don't have any more special editions in stock because we sent them all to our dealers. So we made the regular edition, which is $5 cheaper, doesn't come with the Immortal T, and you can buy that from us right now.